Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a poem. The name of that poem is Eve. And the poet of this poem is Rudyard Kipling. Students, as we know that Rudyard Kipling is very famous writer, poet, journalist, and he was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1907. So today's poem is related with deals with advice. And the advice has given the speaker, means the father, we can say, the role of father and speaker has played by the poet. Means the speaker of this poem is poet, we can say him as father. The father advised his sons. The father advised his son. The number of advice suggestions has given in this poem. Means the speaker expresses, the poet expresses his views about ideal life which his son should have in this poem, we can say. So we can say this poem deals with suggestions. Number of suggestions have given in this poem. So, which suggestions have given in this poem? So, let's turn towards our poem Eve by Rudyard Kipling. We have already discussed about Rudyard Kipling. Students, as you know that all the countries of the world are suffering from a disease that is Corona. That's why we have chosen, our school has chosen a way of online lesson, and our school had made a YouTube channel. So we can't take a lesson just like we take in class. So here we can't take chit chat questions, because I think for chit chat questions we need some students for two-way interaction. There is only way, means we can just, there is a speaker, means I, a teacher is here to speak with you with through the media of YouTube. So let's start with our poem Eve. So students, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. New word, keep your head. Keep your head. This is new word. Keep your head, means not to get angry. Not to get angry. The poet, means the speaker, advises his sons not to get angry. But when some people around you are blaming to you, you have to keep patience. You have to keep mum. You have to remain calm. If you follow my advice, you will be success in your life. So this is the first advice to his sons by the poet, by the speaker, we can say. So what is the first advice? He should keep mum. He should be calm. if any difficulties he has. So, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, when some people around you are doubting to you or doubts to you, what should you have to do? You have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself, but make allowance for their doubting too. This is new word, make allowance for. This is new word. Make allowance for means you have to consider other people also. Consider other people also. Consider what others also have to say. What others also have to say. Means you have to consider others' emotions, what the people other people want to say about you. You have to consider them. Don't argue with them. Means consider them, and means that is the meaning of make allowance for their doubting too. Next sentence. If you can wait and not to be tired by waiting. If you can wait and not to be tired by waiting. In this line, the poet has given the importance of patience. You should have patience. You should have keep patience. So, or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Don't deal in lies means here people around you are blaming you, argue with you, and speak something lies about you. You have to keep patience. Don't argue with them, and don't look too good, not talk to wise. Talk to wise. This is new word, talk to wise. The poet means the father wants to say to his sons, don't talk to wise. Means don't show them, don't show to the people that you are wise. Don't show them. And so in this way we have completed our first stanza, our poem's first stanza. In first stanza, the poet has given number of suggestions for what? For the son. The son should have keep patience. He should not disturb in his life. If you want to success in his life, he has to follow the father's advice. So, we have some figure of speech in our first stanza. The first figure of speech is the first line of figure of speech is, if you can keep your head. If you can keep your head. Then all about you are losing theirs. Losing theirs. Now what should we have to do? We have to identify the figure of speech. Which figure of speech is this line. So there are number of rules to identify figure of speech. We have already taken number of figure of speech at our A standard level. So this is antithesis. This figure of speech is antithesis. How can we identify this is antithesis? So, in antithesis figure of speech, two contrast ideas has given, two contrast words has given. So, which two contrast words are in this line? We have to find out. We have to identify. So, one is keep and the second is lose. These two words are opposite to each other. Means we can say in a single line, if there is opposite ideas or opposite words are there is antithesis figure of speech. Means keep and losing. These two opposites words have given in single line. So we have taken one example of antithesis, but we have number of antithesis examples in our poem. So we turn to our next figure of speech, that is, if you can trust yourself when all meant out to you. The second is, and the second figure of speech is, if you can trust yourself. When all men now, the same example we have taken, means we have taken antithesis figure of speech again, and the opposite ideas have come again here. Opposite words have come again here. We have to identify the opposite words. These two opposite words have come here. These are trust and doubt. Trust and doubt. These two opposite words have come in this line, in same line. That's why we can say this is antithesis. This is antithesis figure of speech. In this way, we have completed first stanza of our poem and its figure of speech. Students, in this way, we have completed the first stanza of our poem. Thanks very much.